video, I will be exploring 3 specific concepts that relate to childhood cognitive development. I have interviewed 3 different children who are all at different ages.
5 and Carson.
First, I interviewed Carson. Carson is 5 years old, meaning he is in the pre-operational stage. The first concept I'm going to be focusing on is drawing. I asked Carson to draw me a picture of anything he wanted. You're all done? Okay, can you show me your picture? Okay, what did you draw a picture of?
Star.
A star. Carson was able to pull a mental image from his memory to draw a picture of a star. Although the picture is not visually accurate to a star, his picture was not just a scribble, and he was able to describe to me the colors and why he chose them.
I'm 7 and my name is Jackson.
Next, I interviewed Carson's brother Jackson. Jackson is 7 years old, meaning he is in between both the pre-operational and concrete operational stages.
The first thing that came to my mind was an evil pumpkin.
Jackson's drawing of a pumpkin was more advanced than Carson's, however, he still shows signs of being in the pre-operational stage. Jackson describes his pumpkin as evil because he is upset that he has been carved. Jackson is showing signs of animism because he is attributing human life to an inanimate object.
Hi, I'm Jack and I'm 10 years old.
Next, I interviewed my little brother Jack, who is in the concrete operational stage of development. Okay, what did you draw?
A house.
Jack is able to describe the house he drew in great detail and shows me each feature that he decided to draw and why he decided to draw it. The next concept I focused on was centration. Centration is centering attention on only one aspect of any object and neglecting any other features. Okay. And then what if I do this? What row is longer? It's still that one? How come?
It's this one now because that one's tuned together.
Carson told me that whichever row was longer had the most crayons, even though there were the same amount in each row. This is an example of centration because he was only able to focus on the length of the rows.
Which row has more crayons?
Yes.
They have the same amount of crayons.
Okay, how come?
4 each.
Jackson was able to tell me that there were the same amount of crayons in each row, even when I made one row longer. Jack was able to tell me with the same explanation.
They're equal because they both have 4 crayons.
The next concept I focused on was symbolic play. When Carson is at daycare, his favorite thing to play with is the magnetiles. With the magnetiles, he likes to build things. Today, he told me he was building a haunted house. In this stage of development, children use symbols to represent words, images, and ideas. For example, Carson is using the magnetiles to represent what he thinks a haunted house would look like. Jackson has moved on from symbolic play to the game stage.
My favorite game to play outside is football.
Perfect. And what do you like about football?
I like how there's different kinds of football, like tackle, flag.
Are there lots of rules?
Yes, in flag, you can't tackle to untouch you.
Jackson has moved on to play games that have actual rules, such as football. He goes on to explain the many rules of football, and he understands that each person plays a different role. And then what do you like to do at the daycare when you're here?
Play with the magnetiles.
Because Jackson is only 7 years old, he is at the very beginning of the concrete operational stage, meaning he does still enjoy things such as symbolic play from time to time. He describes to me in detail the different things that he likes to build and why he likes to build them. At 10 years old, Jack has completely moved on from symbolic play and enjoys games that have rules. At school, he tells me his favorite game to play is soccer. At this stage in development, the child is now mature enough to use logical thought or operations, but can apply logic to physical objects, such as when playing games. What's your favorite game to play at recess?
Soccer.
And why is soccer your favorite?
Because it's fun to have teamwork. You can't hit the ball with your hand unless you're goalie, and you're supposed to kick the ball in the goal.